Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast with me, host and Pearl Dane, the one and only master propaganda heroic defender of the fatherland, of it all 1v1 own road to Tunis. In the west, it is 001 here, fighting for the Deutsches Afrika Korps, the German army, sending forth here with the 21st Panzer and armored support. In the east is RedxWings, the reddest of wings, the one and only, fighting here for freedom, democracy and liberty with a double scout start barracks. Sitting forth here with the US 1st Armored Division. We got bikes, Panzer Pioneers for 001 there. And some riflemen for RedxWings after those scouts. The armored support, very classic choice of the DAK. In one and one besides Italian combined arms, probably the most picked battle groups there.
Yes, sir.
This early of a pick that could indicate he might plan to go for the 250-9, their armoured car, and try and leverage some pressure on RedxWings in the early game with it. Maybe won't do for it, but go for it. But it's definitely a pattern I've noticed that sort of does happen up from time to time with players. Focusing northwards here, where the bike is also putting its pressure. Number one clearly anticipating it's going to go for, and this does follow a pattern on the map where players will typically go for the northern point in the east, and the west side go for the southern point as they're, kind of closer in that sense. It's perceived as closer, though. I think realistically speaking, they're close to the same distance. So that is a bit worth noting there. 250 half-track here for 001. After caught there, number 2 for RedxWings. Scout Panzer being pursued with the rifle. Got the M1 Grand to the Toms there letting loose. South side scouts are poking forwards on their own. 250 half-track ready calls RedxWings right now. It's a bit short on the immediate counters to it, having no grenades, no bazooka teams. Nothing that could, really hurt the half-track. Do get grenades now for RedxWings, calls regular grenades and the sticky bombs. We've got light support company for 001. I plan to rush out some assault grenadiers. Well, again, plan to rush out the upgrade for that one. We'll have to see, of course, what he's doing there. But it is definitely worth keeping in mind what armoured support chose this early on. I've definitely noticed again there's a pattern of players like if they get armoured support early on, they do tend to go for the 250 to 9 so they get the action machine gun bonus and stuff. There you go, grenades off here. 001, I'm estimating RedxWings tenacity, this belief in freedom and democracy here, and this of course utter disregard for the well-being of his own men. Further south here, scouts is a Panzer Pioneer. Perhaps pretty close being wiped out here. RedxWings definitely pushing is a bit far, but there you go. Second squad ring in. Locking here. 001. Got assault grenades away there for them. No sign here of the upgrade there. Perhaps probably figuring at this point, if he tries to go for it, he might lose the half-track before he even gets there. But we got Storm Grenadier on the way with MP40s, with their satchels filled with grenades. Hunter been closing in. Scouts forced away. And we got that third Ralph squad slowly arriving here. Grabbing that northern fuel point, finding RedxWings already a bit behind here in the fuel race compared to his opponent. Of course, obviously we can turn that around. Almost got the 250 in there, go down and goes good winning for RedxWings in the early game. Almost had the stick bomb off in the bike, but bike narrowly gets beyond the range of the guy who hurls it. And there you go, Sturm Grenadier ready with the MP40s, the Maschinenpistole 40. Routes going southwards here. Salvage there from, so you need to salvage that 250 half-track early on. It's also the reason he went for it, because salvage is good. Definitely a popular ability as well. South side punch being running to 2 squads here. RedxWings definitely having the tactical advantage here, and 001 just pulls back because, well, there's no point in fighting that engagement. It'd just be a waste of manpower, and it would be feeding RedxWings experience at a very efficient rate. We've got more assault guns for 001, so he's going hard in on that path. He's also salvaging the 250 half-track for a bit of extra manpower. Won't be a lot, but certainly will be a bit more than, useful here for 001 and just getting a bit more of his economy going versus his opponent. Thumbs up for that. Dropping sounds to siege here to 001 supply lines, cutting off his southern resources. Very good play there. Of course, lots of cover here, making it easy to defend here for RedxWings, so there's going to need to hold it for 001. Drawing, I'm probably worried there might be a flamethrower in the way they've pulled so far. 001 has not gone for that yet, so it's not happening, but that is not something RedxWings necessarily knows. Oh! Full wipe here. Panzer is down with another grenade. Absolutely brutally, and the bike down. My God, even. 001 then got absolutely decimated in the early game. He lost so many units. You'll hardly believe it. Yet he's still fighting. He believes in NC. It is damn unimpressive. They're out of 001 here. Mechanized support center for RedxWings, but yeah, just double wipes like that, and the bike down. It's got a lot of manpower floating about there. Start training some more units. Of course, the question is, what will he go for? He's going for the cutter point for the time being. RedxWings advances towards the mechanized support center. He still hasn't gone for a battle group though.
Mechanized combat groups are ready for selection. Assault grenadiers are reporting in.
We'll have to see what he goes for there though. Spare cups could be airborne, lightly heavy weapon spec. But again, this is RedxWings, and RedxWings typically does tend to not quite do what anyone else does. There you go, mechanized assault go up here. 001 doing his best to just make up for these losses he just had viciously inflicted upon him by the Americans. Of course, trying to cover up the losses to high up command chain. Yeah, several main squads just kind of vanished. I think they got lost in the desert and I will need replacements. Schnell, yeah. Of course they weren't just accidentally walking into American grenades. Perish, assault! Perish! Got the cutoff point there, about to take the scouts. Obviously, not quite enough here for 001 to like make up for the early losses, but it does nonetheless at least slightly clip RedxWings' wings, and limits a bit like, in his bits like keep some good eyes on the battlefield. But you know, it's something. Back at base, it could do with an ambulance hit up these assault grenades. I mean, they're less than half health. Pretty risky to send assault troops out with that little health here, to be honest. Got a flak feeling after you can set them. We got BARs there for RedxWings, the Browning automatic rifle. In theory, not a bad choice, obviously, but against the DAK, who may of course hit him with a light vehicle like a flak feeling half-track. Relying then on the bars, I think, instead of say preparing some anti-tank weapons, could prove to be a bit of a flaw here. RedxWings, which, if exploited by 001, could potentially, help, turn around like the losses there and like, offset. Well, obviously for now though, RedxWings is on the move. Democracy marches ever onwards. In use for the RedxWings, we've got the flak feeling half turn there ready for 001 and Deutschland. So unless 001 drives his flak feeling way too close, he just gets sticky bombed to death, I do think she's a good chance here to at least give RedxWings a bit of a much tougher time. RedxWings here goes airborne so he can drop in the anti-tank gun, which is definitely one of those options we'll see some players like use airborne for. It's like, oh dear, I got caught out of like in a position in a bad spot. Well, I'll just go airborne and then airdrop in the anti-tank gun. It's a pretty handy ability to have for sure. Pushing himself with the assault grenadier. See, we got the right one pushed back. 130 to 195.
A victory point is being taken from us.
Rifleman charging. They're engaging with the assault grenadiers and our quick force back as well here. Definitely catching RedxWings here unprepared.
Losing grasp of a victory point.
And the anti-tank force here already forced withdraw a bit there. Just in case that the assault 001 gets a bit too fierce. Oh, first shot misses, hits the fence instead. And a cash here for RedxWings. Slightly aiming in for tank depth and then getting some Germans going. But for now, the sudden unsurge here of German mechanized units is proving to be a bit of a headache here for RedxWings. Clearly unprepared for the German sunlight, put everything into gas pedal and just charge onwards. Up north, we do get some response here to 001 seeing some Panzerpini for harassment. Thumbs up.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
2 points wise, we would like lead here for RedxWings over 001. responding to... Okay, there you go, nice responding to the fuel point. So it'd be a bit weird to build a fuel cache and allow your opponent to grab the other fuel point you have.
The victory point is being taken from us!
With a fuel point, the 2 fuel points and crucially fuel cache, RedxWings is getting more than twice the fuel per minute than his opponent.
Enemy forces have captured the victory point!
But if you have leverage correct, you could definitely give RedxWings a big upper hand over double one. But there you go, Soldiers can catch the attack here. Also spotting the fuel cache there, though they may of course struggle a bit to deal with it. I'll tell you how much of a grenade assault he can do in terms of damage against that. For now, double one team does not seem to be too concerned about that. Black feeling besieging the route to one side there. And there you go, we do get a grenade assault, he actually popped it. Not even doing half the cache's health in terms of damage there. Probably not worth it, but I mean, in terms of doing it for size and science, I mean, it kind of makes sense. But now we definitely know that probably shouldn't do it. So, a rifle popping out here. Rushing for it. And it's also like he's loading so much munitions that expending a grenade assault just to check isn't that big a blow that a double one could be told. One Detroit was from 77. There we go, tank depot for RedxWings. Absolutely expected and anticipated there. And the 34th Dominions are trying to contain RedxWings infantry. There's a lot of repairs in the front feeling. Got the 250 there in the south. There's some Panzer X grenade assault here. Pushing up around 40. And we got a breach. Now they're breaching back. Kind of amusingly just turns into a game of breach each other. I guess he double on the sides, he's got better things to do than just constantly, breach back and forth.
MG-34 and crew, standing by.
MG-34 and crew ready.
The shouldn't give out. So the South Scots poking in. Got the tank depot halfway done for RedxWings. United States and democracy. But now the RedxWings is spying. Your double ones like flat finger half check remains in steady control here. You have the entertainment and probably forcing double one of course to play a lot more cautiously in his head. It does make sense. You don't want to throw a anti-aircraft half track like that.
Assault grenadiers have been assigned.
More assault grenadiers out here. That's a total of 3 assault grenadiers squads out here for 001. I'm giving him quite the assault force here. So I still like to point out he's got a lot of infantry and assault infantry in particular, but he has no way of actually healing them consistently. I still in that sense think he should go for the ambulance just get both of those assault grenadiers healed, because once again the risk just feeding his opponent easy kills while also bleeding out. Oh, we do get the 250 condition. Okay. He was planning to go for it, it just took him a bit of a while to get there.
Territory overrun!
At least my gut instinct on it was very much spot on. The 2 half-track armoured cars. The 250-9 basically intends to replace the 222 armoured car there, as it handled off-road terrain much better. Marder Fee there on the way for 001 and Deutschen armoured cars penetrating further up north here. In the centre, right squad pushing forward to get suppressed. South side poking about here by RedxWings also still advancing. We got the Americans bringing a mortar tube here to try and blast away into the German front line and clear up some of the hard points. Meanwhile, armoured car patrols take around northern points. I was getting hammered in, there you go. Good shot with the 6-pounder gun, or M1 exiting here on the flat filling half track. We'll be interested if RedxWings goes for anything else of his battle group selection. I mean, I suppose he could go for cover bombing, nothing else. He does have the munitions for it. There you go, Marder 3 early model here for 001. The light duel here is the assault players and the engineers, but the assault players actually kind of losing it. That's probably the addition of the nearby route quarter for water. Can't take it open, 259 Johnny in there and getting damaged.
5 command points available.
Soldier is bailing out there, and you lost the armored car there. Could have been avoided a bit, I think, but this done is done. I can't even salvage it. Meanwhile, RedxWings for the tank depot going for the 105 Sherman, bringing some big guns here to try and blast a hole in the German lines. As you can see, Woodfruit, I think, is sure is going for Marder as one of his first units there. Fairly fortuitous. And even if good foresight. Thumbs up there to 001. You probably looked at, the fact that his opponent was likely going to get a lot more resources than him and just expecting some kind of armoured, so, having a Marder race like that is, I think, a very sensible choice. 001, they're following up with the 254 for a bit of light artillery support. And other fun stuff.
Territory lost!
That is another bold choice there of 250. 001. On the farm Sherman there charging here, T50 car shooting at it.
We have Flammpanzers available to rout the enemy.
Flammpanzer's ready, but I don't think it'll be very picky this on the farm Sherman. Now we got the Sherman ramming here. They're trying to rush them with Marder, but he does get to safety just narrowly. Depriving RedxWings of a chance of slaying at that particular effect to Sherman. Looking up else RedxWings has, the Marder is definitely the biggest threat far. Otherwise, all he has is a pair of anti-tank rifles and his Panzerjäger squad. So, if RedxWings can take out that Marder fast, that's going to be a real problem there for the Germans. But for now, that continues to elude him. Got the loss here. Machine gun team there knocked out. Good work. Of course, RedxWings mortar, thumbs up. Maybe him to get lucky against RedxWings, take out this rifle squad. And we got the flamethrower tank as well here for 001. An interesting choice here. Actually looking, I think, to just try and ignore this and just isolate it by just hitting all the infantry support for it. Bold idea, but I can certainly see the logic in it. If executed properly, that is. Which is the big if in this case. We've got 110 there, go moving into the Marder from one side, Flammpanzer on the other side. Spawn the 6-point crew who are definitely not wearing asbestos uniforms here. And got something called in here, Marder continuing to pursue the Sherman. Got the 6-point crew, a massive blow there to RedxWings. Got a Hellcat on my right and charging and going for the Marder. Flammpanzer nearby, giving you some trouble. 250 Marines assist as well here. I think trying to grab the anti-tank under the protection of the Flammpanzer 3 is going to be an exceptionally questionable move there, but RedxWings is right, they're definitely getting incinerated. Blackfilling joining in. Not very much. Oh, we got a common bombing run here. I guess if he can't have it, his opponent can't either. Sir, there's an anti-tanker that is a risk of being captured by the Germans. Level the area, send in the bombing fleet. If all else fails, we'll drop the nukes as well. Hellcat on the move there for RedxWings.
A mechanized combat group awaits deployment.
Got the Hellcat sneaking in. Sneaking more like just racing on to get hit by the Marder 3 though. Likely can't take it out, in fact he will, unless RedxWings gets very unlucky. And he did. I think the RedxWings might be concerned about the flamethrower tank getting events from the music as well as if they have something else. Because I do think he just kept closer to the Marder and knocked it out with the Hellcat.
Make me say it again.
Which point again? The opponent would have been a bit of a some spot there.
Complete, Commandant.
Now 001 is holding on here narrowly and fiercely.
They know we're here.
We're losing grasp of a victory point.
Down the center. Seize the name of liberty.
Vehicles must maintain the pressure, no matter the cost. The enemy has taken a victory point.
So then point seized by the Panzerjägers. Quiet here.
Territory
Actually,
lost.
certainly at least for a while. is slowed down significantly in terms of pacing and tempo, as both players are assessing the next moves. Another airdrop, like this plug up there out of RedxWings. Which of course means more munitions for the carbon bombings. Up northeast, scouts were up going for the assault grenade. See, we got 262 to 395. The 2-point back gap continues to grow slowly between the two players. Only here that double one is yet to take up any further. Yeah, of course, find his hand forced soon enough. By the way, his opponent's backing up. Got the Hellcat on the flank here. Marder fleet number 2 on the way here for double one. Generally in, it's always been blasted. Another Marder on the way for double one. Hellcat moving in, sneaky shot in there on the killing half back. Really was a rifleman. Diggy bomb there. Almost got the flak feeling half track there. Here RedxWings does kind of end up failing to follow up and finish it off. Very beneficial, of course, for double one in the German army as the second Marder platoon now is about to hit the field. More Marder flees. Comes up. Meanwhile, Ralph has this assault grenade here close to the double one space in the south. Flamethrower tank enveloping the rifleman in a incendiary cloak of death.
Our territory is in enemy hands.
Looking the Panther northwards here. Land Panther to be specific. Another Hellcat there for RedxWings, no regular Shermans. Just Hellcats. Move forwards. Touching on the flak filling half tight there. Hitting on for the Sherman. Straight ahead. Good shot on the 250-9. Great shot there from the Marder. Forcing a RedxWings to withdraw Sherman. We get 220 versus 395. RedxWings still has the big ship on lead. Expect I think gain more lead in terms of infantry catch with the armor vehicle slash at least after. This is fairly certain this opponent has at least knocked up. Anyways, 214 versus 395. South side, some Rats moving forward to get the Panzers hanging out here, ready to ambush any unwary vehicles or tanks.
Victory point lost.
Love the getting hammered.
Territory sector lost.
Center there, falling to the German army north side. Then there's clear build up here for flank. We got another Marder on the way here for 001. An airdrop there for RedxWings. That is likely an entertainment. He's also got the munitions for another carbon bombing run. Should he find himself so enticed. There you go, fresh entering ready here for RedxWings. Another Marder there, almost done here for 001. So Panther playing his squad somewhere else, gets a bit of everything up north here, rushing with the Marder, haircuts on the flank here, catching here RedxWings, or double on off guard there, nice traps there for RedxWings, 2 thumbs up, we do get Panther Storm. Got one Marder, second line in trouble here. And to get to safety, got this other Marder moving up. Assault gun is down, infantry running out, assault gun is fast, got one Hellcat, can he get the other Marder, Lisi with the third Marder supporting. Got it! 2 Hellcat, Marders for Hellcat, still pretty good there for Americans. More Marders on there for 001, almost got that one there. Assault is providing line of sight for the Marder fleet here, and gets the second Hellcat. Suddenly, that's more in the favour of 001. We could see now the Shamrocks get knocked. That'd be a huge win here for Double One strategically. Just complete their opponent's armor and vehicle pool. Over there you go, trying to escape using smoke. It doesn't work out here. Poor RedxWings' Sherman's about to go down in flames. Meanwhile, another martyr on the way. Missed the Sherman with the martyr. Looks like the Sherman may just escape. In fact, the martyr might now be in trouble instead. It's offside, a bit quiet there.
Command point need assigning, Commander.
And they're getting incinerated. Armoured counter-battery diving in, weaving past the American frontline defense in the south. The mortar crew getting completely wrecked here by 001. Another Hellcat for RedxWings. 408 was 317. Rifle rolling in here. Oh, Mustang Martyr go down. Oh, looks like he may just be able to save it. We got smoke called in here. No. Narrowly prevented him from getting off the anti-tank tank. Really close call the field one. More Panzer Pioneer. That means already replacing lost Hellcats. Didn't save us something a bit flexible, just more Hellcats, more tanks. Got the American armored assault continuing against 001. Almost got his armored car half track. Nearly skipped that time. Certainly getting heavily focused around the centre and the north and south side, slowly being a bit forgotten there by both players. And 001 just keep churning out those martyr fleas. Clearly a believer in the martyr.
Luftwaffe forces are available to harass the target area.
Lloyd's as well selected. So what we planned out next here, we got a fresh push up, sending by RedxWings, so spotted they need to get the artillery called in there.
We're losing grasp of a victory point. Panzer Pioneers reported killed.
Moving forwards. And now you go Ralph course back against the red infantry, and he does get the wide bin. Stinging blow there to RedxWings. Another slap across the face here. Then things in 4. Ralph got the incinerated Panda 3 with a damaged engine. Discover the Hellcat, they will risk it. Probably not. We got the hardspot from the other side. It's in trouble here. Punchings, get the gun cleared out. What luck there for 001. Got the infantry on top of the Hellcat. That's it. 001 is now slowing down infantry. Got the flag filling half track. Losses are just nasty here. This is definitely going just to be an absolutely ruthless boxing match here. This point, both of the boxers appear to be a bit punch drunk. Got the martyr. Got that knocked out. Up north here, point falling there to the Germans as well. There we got almost a up here now, and we got Panzer Pioneer for 001 as RedxWings just keep churning out Hellcats. And nothing but Hellcats. It would appear. These sounds run out of other units as well. I feel like RedxWings might want to reevaluate his tactical process then. I'm just going to keep using the Hellcats. I think he needs to have some tactics. It will play to the strengths more rather than trying to play them like the Shermans that are really good at blowing up tanks.
A victory point is being taken from us!
Salvage crew they're writing, so they'll both have the salvage ability at this point.
We have lost control of a victory point.
Interesting choice.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
Right, and there you go. Another flam punch at this point for double one feels a bit risky.
The victory point is being taken from us.
Doing something a bit meaner there. Now double one continues to... I'll not do that. Gonna send versus 220. Flam punch be diving in there. Jürgen going absolutely nuts. The two flamethrower tanks is a bit excessive. Then I can see how much the opponent's force made. Does make sense. He's bringing more Hellcats. A few more.
Flampanzer available to deploy.
On a 96 to 20, we got another martyr there for 001. Seems like things are just moving on a bit here. But players almost feels like they just kind of caught up in a pattern. They just keep churning out tank destroyers, hoping they just wreck their opponent's tank destroyers faster so they have the only advantage. And then hope to explode it before the opponent gets all their counters up again. Rather than charging back, he's got the Hellcat wing as well. We got 191 to 220. Center is being breached here. Team for RedxWings moving forward. The men, though, are getting roasted alive here with the two flamethrower tanks. We got the 250 trouble here. Grenades on the flam punter fleet. Engine blown up, which is definitely not what you want on a flamethrower tank. You know, nonetheless. Got the Hellcat on the flank, got a Armoured responding here as well. The Hellcats do get the first shot in there. Particularly will mean they kind of have an upper hand, since a lot of the time during the Second World War, it was generally considered the norm that if you ever got like the first shot off or spotted the other one first, typically had to be, win. There you go. Martyr feed down. Cleared up the cover bombing alongside a field of buildings. Rebels will exploit this further charge for the Hellcat. More Hellcats online for 001. Rebels force are starting to brutalize at this point. He's more or less in the same spot his opponent was, well, roughly close to the beginning of the match. There you go. Hellcat down. Martyr.
Improvements and territory capture for vehicles now enabled.
Still, 001 does appear to have the advantage in terms of just overall foresight, so meant to take his bench of casualties. More Hellcats for RedxWings, more tank destroyers.
Ready for more.
Goes into the flamethrower tank here. Or Panzer Pioneer for 001. And 9117. Fresh Hellcats, of course, for RedxWings. Really good leader for 001. It's really good leader now. Infantry was at least. Armor vehicle-wise, not so much.
Capture. Give us orders.
And paratroopers for RedxWings now. Just a tiny bit desperate out of him with anything, but
our victory point is being neutralized by
it's
the
much better
enemy.
than doing nothing here. And I've also say much better than trying to play safe under the current circumstances. I think he's definitely in an awkward spot force-wise, so he has to play what Lily has, I think, very efficiently.
We're losing grasp of a victory point.
Recently. Hard here, both players sizing up the situation. Another martyr down the way for RedxWings.
We have taken the advantage.
Yeah, they're doing it hard. They got the flame close leashing hell upon the parapet. There you go. Hellcat's dashing in return here. More martyrs on the way here for 001, but they may not be in time here to arrive. Martyrs coming up, almost got the flame for attempt with the Hellcat. Got one.
Failing to report in.
Now the Hellcat there for RedxWings. Let's use the Hellcat in. There you go. Didn't lose it. At least for now. did. Yeah, the flank filling half check 250 to man the next target breath. There you go. Panzers to the rescue. 401 and the Deutschland. Got the Hellcat.
Neutralized by the enemy.
Lost 250. One sport. Pretty heavy losses there. I think RedxWings to some extent he's managed to somewhat stay in the lead for now. 186, 178.
Territory sector out of contact.
And the gap between them in terms of casualties is slowly growing, at least infantry-wise. What with 129 versus 82, that is a significant gap. Now 105 showing there for RedxWings, more murders just for 001, more murders, and in doubt, more murders.
Proximity
173, 178.
point.
Clock continues to very slowly tick away. As RedxWings brings on 105 Sherman, but it's starting to really look tough for him.
Enemy forces have claimed our sector.
Certainly RedxWings might be one of those certainly more favorites to like bring this against as well. Very rough and kind of ugly situation in starting. But there it goes, about to lose his Hellcat again.
The enemy have claimed our
165,
sector.
178. 165, 178.
Panzer 3 is reporting in.
More Flampanzer at 001, more Flampanzers.
Initiated.
Antics have got
Advance
some
upon the
paratroopers. Got weapons by himself,
Losing
precious
half of
time
the
against the
victory point.
opponent. There you go, flamethrower tank dashing, almost got a paratrooper got wiped down from Shemley, behind the marks, there you go. At this point, it is starting to look, I think, more aggressively GG for RedxWings. His losses are starting to become, well, pretty tall. As his opponent just keeps shredding his forces.
The advantage is ours.
Trying to catch you, the flamethrower tanks and destroy the Marders, then push one towards the base. Got another airdrop and tank run, I think, on the way for RedxWings. This is some air reconnaissance.
Available to deploy.
Got it.
Our victory point is being neutralized
Another Marder,
by
oh,
the
I'm seeing
enemy.
dropping in here for that. Got the other one though back.
The enemy has
That's
taken
cool,
a
and we
victory
see
point.
that 001 is quickly looking to just try and shut out RedxWings no matter what. There goes throwing down, get from above. Marder's got the antenna there on the south side. Front line looks we can extend it. Sort the base of contingency out of 001. Stalemate in terms of victory points from 165, 155, and neither player really be able to get raise some victory points going. And more Hellcats and more Marders. Feels like this match is going to have a few, shall we say, patterns. 165, 154.
Task completed.
Almost 39 there.
Crews have sufficient reserve for another Panzer Storm. On your command.
And Storm there unlocked for 001 here, 165, 140. Hellcat ready. Just so many Hellcats and so many knocked down.
Marder tank destroyer standing by.
Marder 3 ready.
Ammunitions point is being taken from us.
Such a tiny force compared to his opponent there. 73 versus
Proximity alarm
36.
near our victory point.
Roughly twice the size.
Territory overrun.
Nothing's there.
We have lost control of a victory
You find they almost
point.
got the entering, they almost could finish off with the flamethrower tank. Hellcat nearby. And Mars and Flam Punch tank force now. Gun crews roasted.
Point remain.
And the Panther fleet is taking Love the beating. Ah. Almost like the Hellcat there could withdraw and take no chance. We've got a cover bombing on here, which definitely explains. Oh, he's moving into the carpet bombing on almost there. Very lucky there for RedxWings. Under 6587, RedxWings has really run out of as soon as he's run out of men, and there go GG, game over. Brutal fight there, I think, early to mid. And particularly like really good work coming back there from losing so many units early on, but the match towards the latter half definitely think lost a lot of momentum. They both, I think, relied too much on particular tactics and strategies, and I think they failed at that stage to really adapt to what's going on and maybe exploit opportunities. So, there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. This is Imperial Team. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.